guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan and I'm really excited about today's video because it is sponsored. So if you know me, you know that this is something that I've been working towards for quite some time now, and I'm really excited to be working with a company called Beyond Paint on this DIY budget bathroom makeover. So I've had a lot of experience working with paints that don't require any sanding, stripping, or priming. But I'm really excited to talk about Beyond Paint because it is definitely different than any of the other paints that I've used. And I want to share with you guys why I like it. So if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please make sure you subscribe. Make sure that you're on for notifications so that each and every time I upload a video, you are notified. First, I want to show you guys what my bathroom looked like before. I have a home that is about 10 years old and everything is very builder's grade in this house. So even though we own it, nothing's really old enough to really replace because it's worn out. It's really just aesthetics. Everything was kind of basic when it was put in, and it's just very builder's grade. So this is something that's kind of nice to be able to do. No matter how old your home is, if you're on a budget, if you don't have a lot of money, or if you're like me, you're not ready to commit to major changes in your home, it's something that you can just kind of do to transition until you know exactly what you want. And for me, this is not my forever home, so I don't want to invest a ton of money if I don't have to on things that we're not going to enjoy for years and years and years. So without further ado, let me show you what the bathroom looked like before. I want to talk about Beyond Paint for a second. I really enjoyed using this paint. You don't have to stir it, which is amazing. The consistency is kind of pudding-like. I don't know why, but stirring takes actually a lot of time, I've realized. Now that I've used a paint that I didn't have to stir, it really made it easier for me to kind of like put the product down for a second and come back to it when I could, especially with a 3-month-old. That happens a lot. So that just made it so much easier. The container that it comes in, let me show you. It's just like a jar. So it's a twist off, and I love this because pouring it into a paint tray, like there was no mess with this. Like you can see a little bit of paint on the outside, but typical paint cans, they have that like lip around them and paint just gets all stuck in there. It makes it harder to open later. I thought that was a huge plus for some reason. I just think the packaging is really convenient. And so anyway, Beyond Paint, you can put it on almost anything. That includes like metal, glass, tile, wood, raw wood, wood that's been painted, poly, epoxy. I painted my linoleum floors in my bathroom, and the prep is really minimal. I just went through and I swept. I got all of the debris off of the floor, and then I used some simple green. I made sure that there was no residue, no debris left on the floor at all. And then I rolled out. I actually did 3 coats of their white paint. And then I used a stencil from Cutting Edge Stencils, which I will link below as well. And I used Beyond Paint's Licorice, which is a black, to stencil out my pattern. And I love that the paint is so thick because I didn't have a lot of bleeding issues with this paint. It was like so clean. Unless I accidentally put too much pressure on the roller, that was the only time I had bleeding. And if I had a spot that bled, I could just clean it up really quick. It cleans up with soap and water, and I could start over again. I was really pleased with this product, and I actually have some plans already in mind to use it again, and possibly in this bathroom. So I will show you that when I take you on the tour. I'll tell you what I'm planning to do in the future. So I just want to take you guys through here and show you what I was thinking for each thing and why I did it. So I'm going to start with the mirrors. We actually took the giant mirror that was down out of here, and I swear as soon as we took it out, it felt so small in here. It was really strange, like how much a mirror makes a big difference in a house or in a room. I knew that, but it was crazy. However, as soon as we painted the floor, the room like got way bigger because that floor was just like so dark. It was a good balance. Like, so removing the mirrors kind of freaked me out for a second, and then as soon as I started painting the floor white, I was like, these mirrors are from Target. So I love that they have this little shelf here, And you just want to make sure, I think, that when you have something like this where it's like very open and out, that you don't keep anything ugly. So I was very picky about what I put up there. And then I have this container from Target, which was like $2 in their dollar section, with some, this is actually just dried eucalyptus that I've just kept since the fall. And I think the best thing for this room and these counters is to just keep it really, really clean and open, and keep everything in these drawers and not have a bunch of stuff out. Same thing with the shelves, because it just tends to look really cluttered if you have too much out in the open. So I mentioned earlier that I would maybe use Beyond Paint again, and I think I need to paint this. I think this needs to be painted like the color of that towel. I think that would be really, really cool. So even though I'm done with this bathroom for now, I think there's still things that can be done. And I also think that this rug and that basket and everything would go better if this was painted. Leave me a comment if you agree. I think that it's just too much brown now, too much brown. Let me know what you think. So the rug is just a simple jute rug from Rugs USA. Here's a better shot of the floor. How great is this? Oh my God, I just love the way this turned out. This room I have kept pretty simple for now, and I need to put something else in here, but it just has the toilet, and I put a little plant up there and then a plant in the corner. But I also think, because the ceilings are kind of slanted, that it'd be really cool to have like some hanging plants here in that corner. I don't know, what do you think? So this space was the hardest space for me to figure out what to do, and I've realized that I just can't have a bunch of stuff on the tub. Like everything I put on the tub just did not work. I had like candles there and plants, and anyway, eventually I just figured out that I needed to hang some plants. How great is that? So these are just installed with some hooks, and they have some anchors in them. I got those from Home Depot. And these are plant hangers that I made, macrame plant hangers. I have a bunch of tutorials on my channel, macrame tutorials, and I will link some plant hanger tutorials below. I even have an extra long one, so you can make one that hangs really nice and low like that one. It just makes the room look like fresh and airy, and this room does not get a lot of light, as you can see. So these are all low light plants, and I don't know, it just adds like nature into the room. Like you need that sometimes. This is my favorite, absolute favorite corner of the room. I just put a little bench here from IKEA. These hooks are from Home Depot. The shower curtain rod and the rings are from Target. And then this amazing shower curtain is from Anthropologie. So I removed those disgusting shower doors. Let me tell you that you can clean shower doors all day, the kind that were in here at least. You could clean them all day, but you would still see like a rim of black around the edges. That was mold, and underneath the frame of it, there was so much. I don't even want to tell you guys. It was probably top 10 one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen in my life. So I feel so relieved that they're gone. I just unscrewed them, and I just removed the caulk from the edges, and now it's just a regular shower with a curtain. I did get a weighted shower curtain, like liner to go in there. It's such a big room and it gets drafty, it like blows in on you if you don't have a good heavy shower curtain. So that is a little tip for you guys. Make sure you get a weighted shower curtain. I found this basket at Home Goods, perfect for towels, and just have it underneath these shelves that I found at Hobby Lobby. They were super easy to install. And I just have a few things here on the shelves. I just want to keep it really clean and minimal. This picture was actually in my salon, and it is from Rifle Paper Company. It's just a little comb. The one over here on this wall as well is also from Rifle Paper Company, and I just think it is the cutest bathroom decor. I'm not big on like cheesy bathroom decor, so I really like those pictures, and I think they still have them at Rifle Paper, even though I bought them a few years ago. So anyway, this is my new bathroom. I think this is just a wonderful makeover, very budget friendly, very easy to do. And when I say that if I can do it, you can do it, I'm not lying. Like, I'm not an expert, I'm not a professional. This is all stuff that I was doing in my free time over the last couple weeks, and I could have done it within a couple days, but I have a 3-month-old, so It took me a lot longer than it should have. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and please leave me a comment, let me know your thoughts, and I will see you guys on my next project. Bye.